How many council meetings is that now? You know, you've been on, I mean.
I'm guessing 3 at the moment.
Oh, 3, okay. Sounds about right. And see, on last council meeting, I mean, Salandri didn't, you know, she didn't kill us or anything since, well, you know, the engagement. You were really scared.
I'm scared. It's you who should be scared.
Nah, why should I be scared? It's gonna be fine.
Because you've already had elves that want to kill you pop up out of nowhere.
Yes, they went twice to my quarters. Yeah, well. Oh, hello, Salandri.
Good morning.
Yes, indeed. Good morning for once. Is the Lord Commander there? Oh, there he is. Hello, Lord Commander.
Oh, hello, sire.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you, sire.
All right, let's get this meeting on. Please sit down. Please sit down. Yeah. Okay. Well, what happened since our last meeting? Any big news, Lord Commander Salandri?
Well, I've got a whole bunch of recruits who have applied for being guard.
Good. How many guard members would that be then? Last time you were on 8, I believe.
Well, they haven't been reviewed yet, but hopefully I'll do that tonight.
So, but, I mean, how many guards are we going to have if they're going to be accepted?
13.
13. I don't like that number, to be honest. 14 sounds better. Salandri, any news on any whispers?
There is some suspicion going on. One of the contacts actually spoke with Rowan, as last I've heard. Some suspicious activity occurring near what's his name's house? Right. A smith, if I recall correctly. He had a interesting letter in front of his house saying that they knew who he was. Now, I don't know what the context of that would be, but I will send some people to investigate further on this.
Indeed. I've also seen the construction of bridges over houses and some things connecting houses that might be used by those faceless men, I suppose.
There are lots of back alleys seeming to be being developed as well.
And this black market, apparently it's underground, I believe.
It would be a good way to conceal themselves.
The question is, should we investigate more into this black market, or should we let it happen? I mean, it's good for a black market economy. I mean, suppose the people will win some money from it.
Yes, I mean, the thing about black markets is that you have to be very careful about them.
Yes.
Allowing them to grow too big may cause some problems with them trying to cause more influence in the government. Though we must allow some illegal action. That's how people make money under the table, as it were.
Indeed,
and thus spend it.
Yes, indeed. Well, I suppose sometimes we might just send in the guard to clean up a little bit, and so it doesn't grow too much.
I can certainly do that, sire.
Yes.
I mean, taking out the most obvious members most likely would be a nice sign to tell them to quiet down.
Exactly, watch themselves. That would be good. Otherwise, the wedding preparations have been going on. Me and the Lord Commander have started on the feast halls as well. I thank you for your aid once more.
You're welcome, sire.
For the military parade, where did you want to do it? I mean, propose maybe on the bridge or on the town square. That might be good places, I suppose. Or Main Street. Main Street, why not? What you were planning?
I was planning, sire, to do from the centre of the city to all the way from the bridge to where we're meeting for the wedding.
Okay, that sounds about right.
That would be sensible. That would allow people whom are watching to join in to the festivities.
Well, yes, the question is, are we going to invite everyone into the castle, or is only nobility allowed in the castle, and we'll do some different festivities in the city for the rest of the population? Build tents and free food, things like this.
That would be good to do it in 2 parts. The high officials, guild masters, nobles and some of the guards at least should be allowed to be in the main part, the place in the palace.
And free
The
food.
regular people, yes, and the regular people should get a festival almost.
Yes.
That would be enjoyable for them, and it would increase morale.
A big firework would be in place. I suppose a town square would be a very good place to make a large firework. That would indeed be quite delightful, I believe.
Yes.
So we should gather resources for a firework. That's definitely we're going to do that.
So
Alright,
I've
alright.
got some in my storage, which we can use.
Perfect. Well, then we'll try to. The larger the firework, the better. We'll have to show that to our people that we have the resources, that we can feed them, that we can have a grand festival for them.
Yes, feed them. Now that's one of the questions we need to look at. How much food are we going to be able to produce for them? What foods are we going to provide?
Well, we can provide bread, that's for certain. I wouldn't provide too much meat. It's still going to be quite rare. I mean, the castle has its own production now of meat and carrots, potatoes, amongst other things, even mutton.
Perhaps we should inquire to the elves. Maybe we can.
Indeed, the
involve
elves.
some of
Yes,
their-
yes. I mean, I've heard that many elves have been coming again to the city to buy things. Wood, most of all. Some people have been doing quite a lot of money with wood. Well, yes, it would be nice to inquire with the elves. Maybe they can sell us some meat.
Yes.
I'd pay out of my own treasury money, of course. How have the elves been lately, though? Any new news on that? No, Lord Commander?
Well,
Not what I've heard anything, sire.
Any interaction with them lately?
No,
as
sire.
said,
Yes, Salandri?
as said before, the main thing is that some of them seem to be. They want to meet with the advisor and I suppose myself as well.
As
And-
ambassador, yes.
Yes, they do wish to have some form of interaction, likely to talk a little bit more about the intrusions that were occurring for the past couple days. They would probably like to make sure that there's no negative feelings about it.
Well, High Elf Jeremy is now one of our guests in the palace, if I remember. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Illyria? Illyria?
Hmm?
Yes, the Jeremy, the High Elf. He's now one of our guests, isn't he? How has he
That's
been
right.
doing?
But I do not know where he's wandered off to.
Oh. Well, I know he's been quite a lot in the gardens, but as an elf, it's only normal, I suppose. Alright, well, we'll try to calm down things with the elves. Oh, we do have to monitor those people. New castles are in construction, I believe, in the north as well, possibly on the elf frontier. We'll have to monitor the new barons, as I've called them now. That's very important. Well, the more castle we have, the better we can defend our territory from possible intrusions from, the vampires in the north and the orcs in the north. We do still need the precise location of the orc city. That would be
This
quite
is true.
helpful. I mean, we know the vampires are on an island, so that shouldn't be too hard. But we still need the precise location of the orcs. Well, I believe that should be all for the council meeting today, except if there's anything more. Okay.
Sire, I've got an idea for increasing the morale of everyone.
Please propose the idea. Please tell
At
us.
some point, we should have a harvest festival.
Indeed, indeed. Yes, that is a good idea. That would make it for a very nice festival. Maybe at the beginning of winter and the end of summer. Celebrate the end of summer and a good harvest, and so people can stock themselves a lot of food for the coming winter. I mean, at the moment the food shop is not being used much, but I believe the food shop will be of more use during winter, where people will have to buy food because nothing will be produced on the farms anymore. Indeed, indeed. We do have to propose. We don't have any lumberjacks, sadly. So we should. I know some people are still looking for jobs, and lumberjacks are very much needed. So we should advertise for lumberjacks. Farmers, there's also one farmer job available. So yes. Oh, and Solandri, at your recommendation, I hired a new tax collector. This Ciaran, I believe.
Ciaran.
Yes, I show them the tax book and where he has to put the tax collection. We'll see if he proves to be a good man after all. It's a new chance.
We shall see.
Indeed. All right. Is that all? Nothing more to report in the city? Any disturbance? Any guests that arrived? No.
None that I've heard.
All right then. Then I call this meeting off. Thank you for coming in, and see you until next time. What are you looking at, Illyria?
Just looking at the map.
Yeah. I believe it needs to be updated though. Definitely.
Don't look at me, I'm no good at maps.
Well, I did order the construction of a cemetery just in the area next to Main Street. But it was
Is
a bit...
that wise?
Well,
A
there
cemetery?
was some people already started to bury their family members there, and I only thought it to be wise to make it an official cemetery. A small one, of course, but...
Do you not hear my asthma?
Your what?
My asthma?
Miasma? No, not why.
It just seems odd to have the dead buried within the walls.
I suppose the people buried them after their own customs, but... Well, maybe we should build a more official cemetery outside the walls somewhere. Or catacombs, those are always good options. Well, the most of the parts beneath the city are never used, so... And we are quite confined after all, so... Catacombs might be a good option.
Oh, yeah.
Or the old mines, that's a good idea. Yes, Lord Commander?
If we were going to build under the city, that'd be a problem for all the new plots and houses underneath.
That's why I proposed the old mines. When the mines are dried out, we can use them as catacombs.
There's many natural tunnels in there.
And
that
since it's outside the city, it's a perfect place. So yes. We'll need to build
yes, it should be large enough.
Yes, and we'll need to build a temple eventually as well, because we don't have any temples since the last one burned down. Well, we do have the temple in the castle, but the people need a place to pray. Well, when the priests have returned, obviously. All right. Well, let's go back to work, I suppose. Thank you all. Yeah, I'll go off myself. Well, I'll just enjoy the view again. Yeah, the harbour. Yeah.